Having fun so far? I think you are. I just wanted to let you know, while the board gets up here, that we have taken your suggestions to heart on how we could improve on last year's show. And I promise you the air conditioning will stay on for the remainder of the night. How about that? I wanted to take a moment to put a little bit of a few faces to our chapter here. And first, we are honored to have with us tonight the newly re-elected treasurer from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences and a former president of the Lower Great Lakes chapter, Mr. Terry Peterson. Terry? Now I want you to meet those who serve you as representatives to the Lower Great Lakes chapter. In Erie, we have our chapter treasurer, Scott Bremner, and Governor Danielle Cotterman. In Akron, Governor Dr. Phil Hoffman. Dr. Phil has apparently brought his studio audience tonight. In Toledo, Governors Darren Lachelle and Darren Holman, Matt Fuller, and newly elected Governor Dave Kuznicki. In Indianapolis, our second Vice President, Scott Swan, our Secretary, Amy Howell, Governor John Duong, who you've seen up here a couple of times tonight, newly elected Governor Megan Alisea, and a lady you heard from earlier tonight handling our scholarships, Susan Batt. And from the home office here in Cleveland, Governors John Staley, Mark Lynch, Jeff Phelps, Carl Munday, Kevin Sawyer, and returning to the board, newly elected Governor Don Vavris. Our national trustee, Joe Koskovitz. Where's Joe? Wave, Joe. Our parliamentarian and a lifetime member of the chapter and a Gold Circle recipient, Mr. Bud Ford. And our outstanding staff, Chapter Administrator Gary Menke, our webmaster Rich Croft, who's on his knees for some reason. I don't know what you're doing there, Rich. He's taking pictures, okay. And the guy who's everybody's friend from the moment the call for entries goes out until the end of tonight's show, our Emmy Administrator, Mr. Bob Hammer. Now, the reason I'm introducing all of these people, these fine folks to you is that I want you to seek them out tonight. I want you to let them know how we can make your chapter a little bit better. This year, we have seen unprecedented growth in our membership by reaching an all-time high of over 600 members, giving us a greater representation at the national level with the ability to elect a second trustee. We have also reinvigorated our scholarship efforts to help provide more resources for our high school and college students so they have a better opportunity to join our illustrious industry. And tonight, we have one of the highest ever in the number of entries at 686. There are over 700 nominees tonight, and we will hand out over 200 Emmy statues. That is a lot of good TV, folks. Congratulations. And then there is a group that truly understands the spirit of the Emmy Award. If you look on the inside cover of your program, you will see a list of names of those who have judged other chapter Emmys and their entries. To all of you on that list, our sincere thank you. If you'd like to join this elite group, you will have your chance in the coming weeks as our chapter gets set to judge Emmys from the Midwest and Lone Star chapters. Now, there might be a little bit of muttering going on behind me because they think I forgot to recognize someone earlier when I was introducing the governors. Well, I saved the best for last. The lady standing next to me is our first Vice President, Diana Call, who has no idea what's going on right now. And any minute now, she's going to kick me. Diana has served this chapter in one capacity or another for decades. After I became president, I learned very quickly that there isn't much in this chapter that gets by Diana, until tonight. The Board of Governors Award recognizes an individual who demonstrates outstanding service and dedication to the Lower Great Lakes chapter. Diana has touched so many departments in this chapter, it's hard to recognize one area where she hasn't had a positive impact. I can think of no one more deserving, and neither could the Board of Governors, who voted unanimously to give the 2014 Board of Governors Award to Diana Call. We are also honored to recognize 3 television stations who have served their communities for 60 years. Ironically, they are all CBS affiliates who are leaders in television innovation, news, programming, and community service. Would you please join me in congratulating our 2014 President's Award recipients for 60 years of broadcasting: WANE-TV in Fort Wayne, WISH-TV in Indianapolis, and WSEE-TV in Erie. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening.